All right, today we're gonna tie a quick little France fly. Got a jig hook in the vise with I believe I got a 2.8 millimeter bead in there. Just gonna get our thread started. This is going to be like a lot of your Euro nymphs. CDL tail. Honestly, this ends up being like all of your Euro style flies. CDL tail. Body of some kind, thin thorax. So it's got a quick sink rate, gets down quick, and fishing. Let's get that bead seated here. Takes a little bit to get this bead seated. This is a Veevus, like 10-aught thread, I believe, so it helps with not getting too crazy with your thread wraps, but when you try to seat that bead, it can take you a little bit of time. The France fly, it uses this stretch tubing. Here I had a green color laying around, so I think with that green color and this olive thread, it ends up looking pretty nice. Main thing with, let's make sure that tail, with this tubing, is doing touching turns, but not overlapping. If you overlap the turns, it, in my opinion, it ends up looking just a little bit off. But if you get nice touching turns, I think it gives you a really nice segmented body. A little tension there, you can get that cutoff point to be real thin, but definitely tie back over where your thorax is going to be. Make sure that stays nice and secure. Like I should have maybe not wrapped back quite as far. It's messing with my tail a little bit. So now all that's left is to get a thorax on this thing. So this is still gonna have a thorax. It doesn't, you don't go quite as minimalistic like a Pardo. Just get yourself a thin dubbing noodle. Here I'm just using a SLF Spikey Squirrel dubbing, which is one of my favorite non-ice dub materials. I think it's pretty easy to dub, and it looks pretty buggy. So now all that's left is a whip finish. I like to just put a small area of super glue on those threads, just enough to where I can just kind of get one wrap with super glue. There's still enough for a second wrap, but I can have that be part of my whip finish. So there, 2 wraps with super glue, 3-turn whip finish. Set that thread free. And then there you have the France fly. It's got a nice segmented body look with a good thorax. So tie some up, and don't forget to like and subscribe.